Hello everyone, Crow back again with another gameplay video. This game, continuing with the pinball theme I'm on, it's Pinbot on the NES. Now, Pinbot is a game that's causing me great distress on Pinball Hall of Fame. I'm playing it on the Xbox 360 because I have one wizard goal left to go in that game, and I just can't get it, and it's been months and months. I've been trying to get to the sun, and I've made it as far as Mars, but I have not made it to the sun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore me. I'm just rambling on. But Pinbot is kind of interesting NES title because of, I'm going to pop it in, it being based on a real pinball machine, and you just never really saw that back in the day. I mean, you still rarely see it today, too, except with the exception of these Pinball Hall of Fame titles. You don't really see video, not emulation, but yeah, almost an emulation. Try a video game port of a real pinball machine. I mean, you have aside from Pinball Hall of Fame and you know, if you have Pin MAME and Visual Pin MAME, there really isn't anything that attempts to do that. So yeah, we have Pinbot on the NES, which attempts to do that way back in the day. This was made in 1988. Pinbot came out in 1986. So this port of this pinball machine, was released 2 years after the actual pinball machine. And it's actually a pretty decent pinball machine too. It's a very difficult pinball machine. So it's kind of surprising that, you know, this is by Rare too, that they actually attempted to do kind of a realistic port of a pinball machine. So let's see what the buttons are. I think, yes, select is to shake, start. Oh, select and start, tilt the machines. B is the plunger, A is right flipper, and the entire D-pad is the left flipper. Let's see what we can do here. We overshot the skill shot. Still not a bad shot. So yeah, the entire screen scrolls except for the flippers, which is kind of interesting. Sometimes throws me off, but still not bad. Let's see what we can do here. The physics aren't like perfect, but hey, you know what? This was amazing for what they accomplished back in the day, I think. I mean, they you know, you got scores that pop up and everything, but other than that, it's like as realistic as they could have gotten it, I think, and I just lost the ball. So, really, if I were really playing this machine in Pinball Hall of Fame, that score absolutely sucks for the first ball. It's, I probably did it too hard again, too. I really don't know what the plunger shot is for the biggest skill shot bonus. If we hit all those lights, the visor will open. Come on. Have not gotten one planet yet. Or did I? I got one planet. So interesting, they even attempted to emulate those sound effects. Yeah, let's see, we're almost got the visor open. Yeah, we got one planet. We're at Pluto. There's an arrow flashing up there telling me to go somewhere. Ah, I opened the visor. And I lost the ball. So I'm on my last ball. Pluto. Okay. So I'm at Pluto. Last ball. Let's see if we can't do something amazing on this last ball. It's telling me that shot's worth 25,000. Oh! Okay, now I'm playing this again. See, I'm used to trying to hit those drop targets over on the other side. In order to do that from the right flipper, you have to hit the ball at the very tip but the momentum of the ball in this game is kind of off, I think. It's just not realistic. It just accelerates like crazy. So let's try this one more time. Mainly because I'm pissed of that game. Let's hit it a little bit. Now, I don't know how little you have to hit the ball in order to get that skill shot. Oh, the ball just magically went up that ramp. Alright, see what else we can do. Yeah, back in the day, man, if I was a fan of Pinbot and you couldn't afford the pinball machine itself, this is definitely an option if you were like late 80s. Okay, that's way too little. Come on, you. Yeah, wow. It's really touchy there. The problem with these drop targets, and I gotta remember not to do that because the ball just drops like crazy, is you have to hit all 3 of those drop targets to advance the planet. The problem is, though, you have to hit them really quickly, because if you hit one and you wait long, the target's reset. I didn't even know that door was open. The real pinball machine has all sorts of noises that go off when that door is open. And we're back up here. Every time we hit that ramp, we increase our multiplier bonus for end of ball. I think it's at 3 at this point. Yeah, it is at 3. Oh, we got 2 of them there. And we got our bonus. That's nice that they tried to do some fancy lights there. I'm noticing that when I'm hitting those outbound lanes, that it's actually gearing towards the, I got a planet there, so I'm at Pluto. It's gearing towards the inner lanes instead of the outer lanes, which actually saves my ball. I mean, that's the big problem I have, at least with the Pinball Hall of Fame, is the ball loves to go to the outbound lanes. Like, look at that, it just... And when it goes to the outbound lanes, it just instantly loses the ball. There's been, you know, a lot of instances where you'll shoot the ball with the plunger, and the ball will just go directly to the outbound lane without you even having an opportunity to hit the ball. But you gotta have some. Oh, see, now it went to the outbound lane. You gotta have some really good like bumping skills in order to stop it from doing that, and that's something I just need to work on. Look at that score. That's not a bad score for the first ball, actually, in my case. Ball 2. Is that too much? It is too much. Let's see. Okay, see, it didn't go to the outbound lane. I wonder if it was doing that on purpose. So I've lit the extra ball. The extra ball light is going to be in one of those outbound lanes, and it keeps changing every time I hit a bumper. Oh, gosh, I almost had it. Every time I hit a bumper, or what? Or I hit the flipper. It's going to change. And one thing I was going to mention is that, unlike the real pinball machine, every time there's speech, everything on the game stops. So, okay, we locked one ball. So let's see if we can lock the other ball. Ooh, I got the skill shot. That's worth 200,000 points. There we go, got the other ball. Now we got multi-ball. Now if we could lock one of those balls again and get the solar value, that's worth a lot of points. Also, while you're in multi-ball, everything is worth double points. There we go, perfect. Alright. Oh, don't lose it. And I noticed this too, that the colors on it, on this change, which is interesting. Okay, It's kind of sad though that that doesn't zoom out so you can see where both balls are. If one happens to be on the top of the playfield, one happens to be in the lower of the playfield. And we just lost our ball. But yeah. Oh, we're on Neptune. That may be why the colors changed. And I think we're on our... Oh, shoot. Again, I got the extra ball. I didn't even realize that I got that extra ball. Alright. So we got that skill shot once. And it's going to go on the up lane. It just lost my extra ball. That's something that happens a lot to me in the Pinball Hall of Fame version. And I'm not really tilting the machine because I don't want to take my hands off the flippers to go all the way to the start and select buttons. Yeah, the ball just flies all the way up there. It's telling us where we could get a 75,000 point shot. And it ball just floats back into the inbound lane. And actually, that's one of the... I play the Xbox 360 version of the Pinball Hall of Fame a lot. Because the graphics are a lot better. I'm sure they are on the PS3. I have the Wii versions as well. And while the graphics aren't, like, as good, I do like the motion control for tilting. That is excellent. Oh, shoot. Ah, we got another planet. I think we're on Neptune. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, you know what? That's one of the elements that is not in the... They threw into the video game version that is not in the real version. I didn't realize that. They had this blob floating around. They just ate my ball. And I think in order to stop them from doing that, you have to shake the machine a lot. But I didn't realize what was going on, so it's game over for me. Oh, let me put my name in. Also, the music that's playing over the pinball machine isn't really in the real machine either. Not a bad score. I've scored higher on the Pinball Hall of Fame, but thanks everyone for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.
More than anything I ever meant in my life. I mean that.
Except there was something I said a while back that I meant more than that.